Charlie's Angels is one of those timeless shows that hooked viewers right from the get-go, leaving a lasting legacy that continues to captivate fans today. While numerous spin-offs and films followed, nothing quite matches the magic of the original series that aired from 1976 to 1981. The show followed three fearless women tackling crime and danger, all while reporting to their mysterious boss, Charlie. Over the years, the cast saw some changes, but each angel brought something unique to the team. So, who were your favorite angels? Let's take a look at where the iconic ladies of the Charles Townsend Detective Agency are now. Let's start. Farrah Fawcett played Jill Monroe. Farrah Fawcett became an instant icon after starring as Jill Monroe in the first season of Charlie's Angels. At the time of her debut in 1976, Fawcett was 29 years old. Though she left the show after one season, she returned for guest appearances in later episodes. Her feathered hairstyle and bright smile made her a cultural phenomenon in the late 1970s. In the years that followed, Fawcett took on more serious acting roles and earned critical acclaim, including an Emmy nomination for her role in The Burning Bed. She also became known for her popular poster, which became one of the best-selling posters of all time. Fawcett had a long-time relationship with actor Ryan O'Neal, and they shared one son, Redmond. In 2006, she was diagnosed with anal cancer and fought a courageous battle that drew national attention. Sadly, Farrah Fawcett passed away in 2009 at the age of 62. Jaclyn Smith played Kelly Garrett. Smith played Kelly Garrett, one of the original Angels, bringing a blend of elegance, strength, and wit to the role. At the time of Charlie's Angels' debut in 1976, Smith was 31 years old. As the longest-serving cast member, she appeared in all 5 seasons of Charlie's Angels, becoming the heart of the show. Kelly was the calm, practical, and level-headed member of the trio, offering a perfect balance to the more daring personalities of her fellow Angels. Smith's performance helped make Charlie's Angels a cultural phenomenon, and her portrayal of Kelly Garrett remains one of her most beloved roles. After the show, Smith continued to have a successful career in television and film, with roles in Jaclyn Smith, In the Arms of a Killer, and Friends Till the End. In addition to acting, she launched her own successful line of clothing and home goods, making her a businesswoman with a lasting influence. Smith has been married twice and has 2 children. Over the years, she has remained involved in charity work, supporting cancer research and animal rights causes. Now she is 78 years old. Kate Jackson played Sabrina Duncan. Jackson played the smart and sensible Sabrina Duncan, often seen as the brains of the original Angels trio. At the time of Charlie's Angels' debut in 1976, Jackson was 27 years old. She starred in the first 3 seasons of Charlie's Angels before leaving the show in 1979. After her time as an Angel, Jackson continued acting in both TV and film, with notable roles in Scarecrow and Mrs. King, a popular 1980s spy drama. Behind the scenes, she faced personal challenges, including a battle with breast cancer in the late 1980s, which she overcame. She became an advocate for cancer awareness and early detection. Jackson has been married 3 times and adopted a son in the 1990s, focusing much of her time on motherhood. Today, at 75 years old, she remains a beloved figure in television history. Sherah Lad played Chris Monroe, Jill's younger sister. Lad joined Charlie's Angels in its 2nd season, playing Chris Monroe, Jill's younger sister, after Farrah Fawcett's departure. At the time of her debut in 1977, Lad was 25 years old. Now she is 72 years old. Chris brought a fresh, energetic vibe to the show, while still maintaining the charm and excitement that made the Angels iconic. Lad quickly became a fan favorite, starring in the series for its remaining years. After Charlie's Angels, Lad continued her successful career in TV and film, with notable roles in Las Vegas and Dynasty. She also pursued a career in music, releasing albums in the 1970s and 1980s. Over the years, Lad has also been involved in charitable work, including supporting cancer research and children's health initiatives. She has been married twice and has 1 daughter, whom she shares with her second husband. Shelley Hack played Tiffany Wells. Hack joined Charlie's Angels in its 5th and final season, playing Tiffany Wells, a highly intelligent and strong-willed angel. At the time of her debut in 1980, Hack was 31 years old. Now she is 75 years old. Though her time on the show was brief, she brought a fresh and sophisticated energy to the team. Before Charlie's Angels, Hack had established herself as a successful model, even appearing on the cover of Cosmopolitan. After her role as Tiffany, Hack focused on a variety of projects in both television and film, including guest spots on shows like The Super and The Love Boat. She also pursued a career in producing and writing, and she made a notable return to acting with a role in the popular Law and Order franchise. Hack has kept a relatively low profile in recent years, but remains proud of her time on Charlie's Angels. While Tiffany was only part of the final season, Hack's portrayal of the character helped round out the series' iconic legacy. Tanya Roberts played Julie Rogers. Roberts joined Charlie's Angels in its final season, playing Julie Rogers, a street-smart and compassionate angel who quickly became part of the team. At the time of her debut in 1980, Roberts was 25 years old. Her character was introduced after Shelley Hack's departure, bringing a youthful and energetic dynamic to the series. Before Charlie's Angels, Roberts had a successful modeling career and gained recognition for her role in that 70s show as Midge Pinciotti. She also starred in films like A View to a Kill, where she played a Bond girl alongside Roger Moore. After her time on Charlie's Angels, Roberts continued acting, with roles in Sheena and Tour of Duty, but remained mostly in the public eye due to her beauty and charm. Tragically, Roberts passed away in 2021 at the age of 65. David Doyle played John Bosley. Doyle played the lovable and ever-loyal John Bosley, the Angels' trusted contact at the Charles Townsend Agency. At the time of his debut in 1976, Doyle was 49 years old. Throughout all 5 seasons of Charlie's Angels, Doyle became the heart of the show, offering comic relief, wisdom, and support to the trio of angels. Known for his warm and approachable demeanor, Bosley was the perfect complement to the glamorous and daring angels. Before Charlie's Angels, Doyle had a solid career in television, with roles in shows like The Mod Squad and The Scarecrow and Mrs. King. After Charlie's Angels ended, Doyle continued acting, with notable TV roles in The Love Boat and Scarecrow and Mrs. King, but his portrayal of Bosley remained his most iconic role. He passed away in 1997 at the age of 67. Bo Hopkins guest starred in Season 1. Bo Hopkins made a memorable guest appearance in the first season of Charlie's Angels, adding a dose of intensity and charm to the show. At the time of his appearance in 1976, Hopkins was 39 years old. At the age of 84, Bo Hopkins passed away on May 28, 2022, after suffering a heart attack. Known for his rugged good looks and versatile acting, Hopkins played a variety of tough guy roles throughout his career. His appearance on Charlie's Angels was just one of many in a long list of TV and film credits, where he often portrayed characters with a mix of danger and vulnerability. Before this guest spot, Hopkins had already made a name for himself in films like American Graffiti and The Wild Bunch, and he would go on to star in films such as The Getaway and Midnight Express. After his time on Charlie's Angels, Hopkins continued to have a steady career in both television and film, often appearing in action-packed roles. Tom Selleck guest starred before Magnum P.I. Before becoming a household name as Thomas Magnum in Magnum P.I., Tom Selleck made a memorable guest appearance in Charlie's Angels during its second season. At the time of his appearance in 1977, Selleck was 32 years old. He is now 80 years old. He played a charming and suave character, a role that showcased his natural charisma and rugged good looks. This appearance helped establish Selleck as a rising star in Hollywood, with his easy charm and presence making a lasting impression on viewers. At the time, he was still building his acting career, with notable roles in television movies and smaller TV shows. His guest spot on Charlie's Angels was one of the key moments that led to his breakout role in Magnum P.I., which would soon make him an international star. After Magnum P.I., Selleck's career skyrocketed, and he became one of the most recognizable actors of the 1980s and beyond. Caitlin O'Heaney played Annette. Caitlin O'Heaney guest starred as Annette in an episode of Charlie's Angels, adding an intriguing twist to the plot. Annette's character was smart, resourceful, and had a complex backstory, making her a memorable guest star on the show. O'Heaney, born in 1952, was around 28 years old at the time of her appearance in 1980. She brought depth to the role, helping to elevate the episode and captivate viewers with her strong screen presence. Before her role on Charlie's Angels, O'Heaney appeared in several television shows and films, showcasing her versatility as an actress. After her guest appearance, she continued to pursue acting, with roles in TV series like The Love Boat and Dallas. Today, at 73 years old, O'Heaney is remembered fondly by fans of the show for her performance, and remains a memorable guest star in Charlie's Angels history. John Forsythe, Charlie Townsend. John Forsythe played the enigmatic and charming Charlie Townsend, the voice behind a mysterious figure who guided the angels throughout their cases. Although Charlie was never seen on screen, Forsythe's voice and charisma made the character one of the most iconic and memorable parts of Charlie's Angels. Forsythe's deep, authoritative voice gave Charlie a sense of power and mystery, cementing the character's place in pop culture history. Prior to Charlie's Angels, Forsythe was a well-established actor with roles in television series like Bachelor, Father, and Dynasty, where he played the wealthy and powerful Blake Carrington. After Charlie's Angels, Forsythe continued to find success in both television and film, most notably returning to the small screen in Dynasty, which became a massive hit in the 1980s. Forsythe's portrayal of Charlie became synonymous with the show's success, and despite never appearing physically, his voice made him an integral part of the Angels world. He passed away in 2010 at the age of 92, but his legacy as the iconic voice of Charlie Townsend lives on.